Hello, I'm Simon. Welcome back to the workshop. Now in this video I'm going to be using this table leg to make a new light pull for my bathroom light. Let's get tinkering. Now the light pull will only be about 4 inches, so I don't need all this table leg. So I start by roughly cutting off the amount that I think I'll need for the light pull. I roughly mark the centre of the piece I've cut off and remove the furniture from the end. This end is already circular, so it would be ideal for putting in the 3-jaw chuck of my mini lathe. I shall fit my woodworking tool rest to the mini lathe so that I can use my chisels. I start by making the table leg more cylindrical. If you're new to this channel, then you may not know that this lathe is new. I'm a complete novice when using the lathe, so don't judge me too harshly. But if you have tips you want to share, or notice something I'm doing that's dangerous, then please let me know in the comments. I hope that by showing what I'm doing as a complete novice, others considering getting a lathe will get a feel for how much skill you do or don't need to get reasonable results. So if you're looking for expert advice, then this probably isn't the right channel or video for you, but you might find it entertaining nonetheless. Sometimes you need to use touch to work out what's going on, and I can feel that just here there's a bit of a dip and then it comes out again, so I think I just need to concentrate on taking a little bit more out here to make a nice shape for this light pull. So I continue on trying to get a smooth taper. It occurs to me editing this that if I'd set the tool rest to the taper I wanted, then I could have used that as a guide. I'm also wondering if the tool rest should be a bit closer to the workpiece. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Once I'm happy with the taper, I start with 60 grit sandpaper, smoothing any remaining imperfections in the taper that my lathe skills can't quite rectify with the chisel. As this is a light pull, I need a hole along its length for the cord, so fit a small chuck into the tailstock and drill a hole. The drill isn't long enough to do this in one pass, so I drill from one side. I then turn the piece round in the jaws, remove the tool rest and then drill from the other side, so hopefully the 2 holes will meet up. Of course this is me, so you know this isn't going to work. Let's just call it a learning opportunity. Here I'm tackling the end of the light pull, reducing its size. I then use various chisels to shape the end and finish off with sandpaper. Now I've been speaking to some model engineers about using my metalwork lathe for woodwork. The general consensus is that it's okay, but pay careful attention to clean up. The mini lathe is a precision tool, so it's important that all the dust is removed and the lathe surfaces are recoated with oil. Just something to consider if you're thinking of getting a mini lathe and using it for woodwork. I sand up to 400 grit until I get the finish that I want. I then cut the waste off. So I need to tidy up this end a little. You can see here the hole this end isn't quite in the centre. So I need to fill that. I've bought some longer drill bits so I can then drill from this side. Hopefully it'll come out in the centre. So I'll make up some wood filler and try and push it as far down the hole as possible. This has now been filled and it needs some sanding. And whilst I'm at it, I'll also sand this end, which could do with a bit of sanding. Sometimes you don't want to sand on a hard surface, and a soft surface like the palm of your hand is actually better for those smooth curves. The large end of the pull cord handle needs a slightly larger hole to accommodate the knot on the pull cord. And I'm hoping that by continuing the hole drilled from this side it will go through to the other side centrally this time. And to do that, I've bought some longer drill bits. Well, that worked out okay. I'll now use a tack cloth to get rid of any loose sawdust. This is going to be handled a lot, so it's important I give it the best possible finish. So I'm going to try out using this cellulose sanding sealer to seal the grain before I add my finishing coats. I'll give it 3 coats of water-based polyurethane. Well, 3 coats of polyurethane varnish later, and you can see I've got a very glossy, nice finish. It's very tactile to hold, not that you spend much time holding a light pool, but it's got a very nice touch to it. If you've enjoyed this video, then please leave a thumbs up. If you'd like to see a video on more details about my lathe, then I'll put a playlist there all about the lathe. And if you haven't already, then please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, then I love reading them, so please leave them below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.